care about clean water runs deep. Deep enough to reach one person with clean water every 10 seconds. Because every child, every person, everywhere deserves clean water and the chance to rise to their full potential. It's true. When you just add water, you change a life. Learn more at worldvision.org.
And now, live from the KFNX studios in beautiful downtown Phoenix, it's Pain Management Arizona with Bob Miller.
Good morning. I am Bob Miller. I am a licensed massage therapist and trigger point specialist. I do specialize in pain management issues. I do have 2 locations, New Serenity Massage and Pain Management Arizona in Peoria and Phoenix. I'm here with you every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. right here on 1100 a.m. KFNX. This show is also streaming live on YouTube and Facebook at Pain Management Arizona. So if you go to either YouTube or Facebook, just type in Pain Management Arizona. You'll find one of the pages there, and you could watch radio. How exciting is that? But if you do hear something that interests you, and you or someone you know has issues with headaches, migraines, back pain, shoulder pain, hip pain, a variety of problems, you can let them go to Pain Management Arizona at Facebook or YouTube and let them listen to what I have to say about how easy it really is to get rid of these pains without the use of medications or nerve blocks or cortisol injections or all these horrible things I hear people having to try to get rid of their pains. What I do is neuromuscular trigger point therapy, which is a very gentle way of getting the knots in the muscles to release that are bothering the nerve that's causing the pain somewhere else. I do have 2 locations currently, looking to open up a 3rd larger clinic pretty soon. But the 2 locations I do currently have, one is in Peoria at about 94th Drive and Thunderbird. That's out in the avenues right off the 101 freeway. And the other is at Urban Wellness. That's on 7th Street between Thomas and McDowell. And I only charge about $60 an hour currently for a 1-hour session, which is about half the price that the regular massage places are currently charging for just a basic Swedish massage. You can check out my website at painmanagementarizona.com. That's Arizona is spelled all the way out, painmanagementarizona.com. Or you can call me directly at 541-END-PAIN, 541-END-PAIN. I know it's a weird area code, but that's the only one I could get that spelled end pain. So got myself that one, comes right to my phone. If you have questions you want to ask, I'm not taking calls right now on the radio, but we are going to have an interview with Amanda pretty soon. She is a creative director out of Urban Wellness. And what I do try to stress is the pain medications are a major problem in this country, and they don't do anything for your pain. They just mask the symptoms so you're not feeling it. And pain is an important part of life because it's letting us know that if you move in this certain direction, you're going to injure yourself worse. That's why you feel pain. So that's why that's the way the body is, correcting your actions so you don't end up with a much worse injury. And if you're taking pain pills, you're not feeling that what you're doing is tearing muscle, tearing tendon, and you're going to end up with a much, much worse problem. What I do is medical massage. So when we come in, we have a little interview, we talk about what kind of pains you have. And when you let me know, I have a really good idea exactly where those pains are originating from. We start off with a little light massage, and then I get into the muscles and find exactly where these points are and release them very gently, very safely. And then it's not a problem anymore. The pressure comes off the nerve's not being agitated, and the pain goes away, even decades old pain. It's really amazing. I've had people that have had headaches and migraines for literally decades, 10 or 20 years, that had been on medications, been seeing every kind of specialist, neurologist, everybody. And they had not gotten any help until they came to see me. And normally a 1-hour session can clear that right up. as well as back pain, low back pain, upper back pain, pain in the hips, sciatic pain. Most all these conditions are related to tension in the muscles, which tension in the muscles is knots in the muscles. Release the knots, the tension goes away, the pressure's off the nerve. It's really amazing stuff. I did just want to sidetrack a little bit right now. I just want to let you guys know I got a phone call 3 different times yesterday from the Social Security Administration telling me that my Social Security number is being revoked for suspicious activity. And the person had a very, very heavy Pakistani accent on the phone. So it is just a little heads up, people. The Social Security Administration, the IRS, Medicare, none of these places are going to call you and ask you for your information. These are people in other countries trying to steal identities. They call you, they get people frightened by saying you're going to revoke your Social Security number, hit the button to talk to an agent, and then the person answers and they say, okay, what is your Social Security number? What's your date of birth? What's your mother's maiden name? And now they've got everything they need to open up credit cards and buy stuff with your identity. So never give out your personal information to these people. Don't even bother talking to them, because the IRS, the Social Security Administration, and Medicare are 3 of the biggest scams that are going around now. And those institutions will never call you on the phone and ask you for personal information. So it's always a scam. And holidays time, we got a lot of the porch pirates running around, stealing packages off of doorsteps and stuff. I witnessed it myself, chased a guy off from my neighbor's house that was following the mailman. They were following them, watch the mailman go drop off a package. They'd pull up and go take the package. And I yelled at him and chased him away. But I tell people, just put a sign, write on a piece of paper, tape it to your door, to the postman. Please leave a slip. I will pick it up at the post office. It's a lot better than losing your package that you probably spent a bunch of money for that somebody's really hoping to get. But just so that's my little tips of advice on there. Stay safe. Don't let people rip you off. A lot of people are, claiming to collect for charity these days too, that are not, because they know we're in the giving spirit right now. So always do your research, check it out. If somebody calls and says they're with the firefighters charity or the policeman's survivor fund charity, just tell them, I'll make a direct donation. Don't ever give them that information over the phone. And back to pain management. Somebody told me once that the difference between what I do and what doctors do is if you tie a string around your finger really tight and your finger turns blue and you walk into a doctor's office, they're going to prescribe you blood thinners and anticoagulants. If you come into my office, I'm going to untie the string because that's all you need. And, it's really kind of unfortunate that, a lot of the medical profession just goes off what's been written down before them. That's what's in the book. If you go into a doctor's office and say, I have symptoms A, B, and C, they're going to call it D, E, F and prescribe X, Y, Z because that's what was written down before them. You come into my offices and you say, I have symptoms A, B, and C, I get pictures of anatomy flashing in my head. I'm thinking muscles and nerves and bones and where this is coming from. Then I actually get my hands on you, find where the knots in the muscle are, gently release them. And it's not a problem anymore. Many problems can be completely eliminated or relieved in one session. Some are a little more. And there is the rare occasion that somebody has a condition that involves a bulging disc, herniated disc, or something very severe that's beyond my help. But I can normally get them some relief from the pain of that. But I do have a 98% success rate alleviating or completely eliminating pain. Again, 2 offices, one in Phoenix, one in Peoria. The Phoenix office I'm only at on Sundays, and the Peoria office I'm at most of the week. But again, go to my website, check it out, painmanagementarizona.com. That's Arizona is spelled all the way out, painmanagementarizona.com, or you can call if you have questions or want to book an appointment to 541-END-PAIN, 541-END-PAIN. I can talk to you personally, unless I'm in an appointment. I don't answer my phone when I'm in appointments for obvious reasons. You wouldn't want me answering the phone if you were in an appointment, would you? But painmanagementarizona.com or 541-NPAIN. And we do have Amanda here with us today. How you doing, Amanda?
I'm doing so great, Bob. How are you today?
Wonderful, wonderful. Amanda is the creative director over at Urban Wellness, where I have one of my offices. And she's going to tell us a lot about what's going on with Urban today.
Oh, it is. We are in abundance with just amazing healers and yoga offerings, and I am just so excited. And I know that it's the crazy time of year, but now is really the time of year that you want to make time to take a couple minutes to yourself and get to a yoga class or a meditation class, and practice a little bit of self-love, because it's the time when we're all just a little triggered. We're highly sensitive right now. And actually this morning, Carrie Schultz has a restorative yoga class that is donation based. That's at 10 this morning. So there's a little bit of time to get over there. And she does donate a percentage of her donations. And right now the charity is the St. Mary's Food Bank. So we're really grateful for her sharing her offerings and then spreading that love around.
Yeah, and that's really, really needed right now this time of year too.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of people that are, with the new year coming up, people make resolutions to get healthier, get happier. And yoga is a really fantastic way of doing that. I always promote yoga because it's very good for the body.
We need the stretch. We need to take the time and slow down and really think about our breath, because it's so automated for us that if you watch people, a lot of times they just breathe into the very top two of their lobes. They don't take a deep breath all the way into the bottom of their lungs. And so with that, you're not completely giving your body what it needs, just very simply by fully expanding in that breath.
Oh yeah, that's where the old term of take a deep breath comes from, because we breathe so shallow all the time.
So shallow, and that creates an anxiety because there's not enough oxygen in our blood, and so then our brain and the rest of our body's going, I need more.
Yeah, it's really fantastic. And like I say, if you want to check out the Urban Wellness website, that's at urbanwellnessphx.com. And they're also on Facebook and Instagram, aren't they?
We do. We have a Facebook, and that is a great place to check out what kind of events that we have going on, special things going on. Our regular yoga classes on Monday and Wednesday mornings. We have a 6 a.m. sunrise yoga, and that's also donation based. So you're definitely not obligated, but if you'd like to give a couple of dollars for that, it's a great way to check it out. Renee Shetler is a fantastic teacher, and she can help you with all the things. If it's your first time or your 1 millionth time, she's going to have something good for you. And then starting in the new year, we're going to add a 6 a.m. on Friday sunrise. And that'll also be donation based. And teacher for that, her name is Haley Taylor.
Yeah, and these are community classes. They're free to all. Donations are definitely appreciated. But if you've ever wanted to just try out yoga without making a commitment and not, spending a lot of money, and after we've spent so much on our friends and family at the holiday, we might not have a lot to spend.
Right.
But it's a fantastic way to start your day because you're getting everything limbered up before you go.
Exactly. I know it's like 6 a.m. Wow, that's early, but start just try it. Just if you can just get out of bed, you'll be happy that you did it. It really makes for a different day.
Yeah, it gives you plenty of time to still get ready and go to work.
Plenty of time to do all of the things.
Yeah, it's really amazing when you do just a good physical stretching first thing in the morning, how you get to your end of your day, and it's like, wow, my day's over already, and I still feel good. It's like, not like you're dragging, when you get to the end of the day. It's really, really fantastic. And there are a whole lot of other natural practitioners there at Urban as well.
We have just the absolute best in the valley. We have Ami Diaz, who is our Chinese doctor. So she does herbs and acupuncture and cupping. And she comes from a long line of Chinese healers. And she's just a fountain of knowledge and can get you on the right track. She also works very closely with the VA. So if there's any veterans out there that are looking for some relief, she is approved by the TRICARE insurance so that you can go and see her and the TRICARE will take care of it. So that's really awesome. Miss Karen is a nutritionist and she's also a Young Living rep, and so she does these Zyto scans, which are really cool. So it's a hand scan and it checks into all the 12 meridians in your body and comes back and lets you know what's going on in there. If how's your liver doing, are you weighed down with heavy metals, do you have a little too much sugar in your life? It's really cool. And then as a certified aromatherapist, she can recommend different aromatherapies that will help get these things back in balance for you.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people getting too much sugar in their life this time of year.
I myself am a hummingbird. I live off of the sugar, but that was definitely one of the red markers that came back from me when I did that scan. She was like, sugar keeps coming up. I'm like, yeah, it's something I should work on.
Yeah, that's true. But you got to enjoy life. You got to be happy and
find some balance, right?
Yeah, there's just such an amazing link between the health of our body and the state of our mind. And
to not overwhelm yourself with it. Some days you get up at 6 a.m. and you do yoga. Some days you eat cupcakes and don't put on pants. I mean, it's fine. It's really fine. You just have to find the balance.
There you go.
In it all. And I would really love for everybody to come and join me for my yin class that I teach on Monday nights tomorrow evening. That's at 6:15 and we go till 7:30. So it's a 75-minute class. And the yin practice is for everybody who says, I can't do yoga. I'm not flexible. Well, with the yin practice, we're going to use props and we're going to move really slow and we're going to hang out in shapes for a little bit longer. That way you actually give your muscles and your tendons some time to make some space to release a little bit. And I just really love this practice. I've been teaching this class on Monday nights over there for 2 years, and it's beautiful every time. It's a $10 drop-in, and would love to see everybody come stretch out, get the issues out their tissues.
There you go. I like that. But yeah, that's every Monday night at 6:15 p.m. You can join Amanda for the yin yoga. It's a breath and body connection.
Mm-hmm.
Really fantastic over there, and see what everything else is that's going on over there. There's a lot of practitioners. There's a board that shows who everybody is, what they do, and has their business cards. So if there's any type of other modalities or interests that you may want to check out, it's a fantastic place to go, fantastic place to be.
We have lots of offerings for women's services, from midwifery to naturopathic doctors, as well as nurse practitioner. So there is lots of opportunity to feel better in all the way, the whole. Really, our integrative health center, we understand that body, mind, spirit, that's all connected. It's not to compartmentalize like how the West really has done with medicine and not healing the whole person. Like something as simple as, maybe you're really lactose intolerant and you don't even know it. And something like that could change your life.
Yeah, unfortunately, there is a big tendency to think that there's just one solution to a lot of problems. So they don't realize that, it could be the stress that's causing the tension in the muscles, that's causing the interruption on the nerve, like what I deal with, or a chemical imbalance because of your diet is causing different types of health things.
Your diet is huge. Food really is the number one medicine. It is, if you can, and like I said, I eat Oreos for breakfast, but you just have to incorporate, other colors and be aware of what it is that you're feeding yourself. That food is the medicine.
Yeah, that's it's really just amazing how we can really improve our health, our happiness, and just so many aspects of our life without the needs for medications and stuff that we have just traditionally been taught. This is what you need to do. And
what we really need to do is take a deep breath, drink some water, and do some yoga.
there you go. As simple as that. And again, the website for Urban Wellness is urbanwellnessphx.com. That's urbanwellnessphx.com. And I believe you can find them with just Urban Wellness on Facebook and Instagram.
Yes, please follow us on Facebook so that you can stay posted on the yoga events that we have going on. We have sound healings and chakra clearings and all kinds of wonderful things in addition to the practitioners that are at the center all the time. So
Great.
look forward to seeing everyone.
Yeah, and I'm glad to see you again. Glad to have you on the show again.
I appreciate you
can't
so
wait
much,
till we get
Bob.
to have you on the show again next time.
Yeah.
And I thank Amanda for being on the show today. And a little bit about myself again. Painmanagementarizona.com is how you find information on me and what I do and where I am and how to book me. Again, it's only $60 per hour for medical massage. 2 locations, Peoria out in the avenues just off the 101 freeway, or real close to downtown on 7th Street between Thomas and McDowell. And that's not the downtown with the big buildings and the one-way streets that everybody hates to deal with. This is a nice part of close to downtown. But again, like I say, it's only $60 an hour. You're going to pay $100 an hour if you try to go to Massage Envy and stuff and don't have a membership with them. And all you're going to get there is a Swedish relaxation massage, which, don't get me wrong, is good for you, good for the body. But if you really need pain relief, if you've had back problems, you're like low back pain. I had a gentleman that had low back pain for 40 years. He could identify, he worked at a mill, slid down the stairs on his back, still had that back pain 40 years later. None of the medical world had been able to figure out what the problem was or give him any pain relief other than pain pills. I got him fixed up in one visit. Had a lady last year that had a headache every single day for 18 years. Worked on her. I stepped out. She got dressed. She opened up the door. Her eyes were real big staring at me. I looked back at her. I said, kind of nice not to have a headache, isn't it? And she looked back and said, this is so weird. I forgot what it felt like for my head not to hurt. And these are very simple fixes. It's just similar to a regular massage, but it's very gently releasing the knots. I know which muscles to look in, where the nerves run, and how to gently release these little knot clusters that are wrapped around the nerve. Get the pressure off the nerve, the pain goes away. And like I said, I have appointments just about every day of the week available at one of the other locations. The Phoenix location I'm only at on Sundays, and the Peoria location I'm at almost every other day. And except when I see nobody's booked me for a day, then I make that a day off. So, but you can all book online as well. If you go onto the website, painmanagementarizona.com. There's a button in the middle of the page. It says click here to book in Phoenix or Peoria. You just click there. It'll bring up a calendar. Pick which day you want to come in. It'll show you what times are available. Put in your information and you can book it yourself. And there, like I did mention, $60 per hour is all I'm charging currently. I am going to be opening a new clinic soon at the beginning of next year. That's I'm actually looking for one more investor. Opportunity to get a big return on your money. Looks like for a $15,000 investment, you could be making between $1,000 and $3,000 per month back on your investment. I am kind of just going to take the next one that comes up available for this one because I just have the one spot for an investor. I have a few people that are still, I guess they're too busy with the holidays to commit yet, but they might miss their opportunity. So if you want to give me a call at 541 End Pain to book an appointment, to get information, or just have a consultation with me to let me know what's going on. Let me know if I can, I'll tell you if I think I can help with that. But I do have a 98% success rate, completely alleviating or eliminating pain issues that people have suffered with for years. Well, I'll give you that website one more time, painmanagementarizona.com. Arizona is spelled all the way out, painmanagementarizona.com. And again, the phone number is 541 End Pain. I got to head out here pretty quick. I'm heading over to Urban Wellness. I got a bunch of people who have already booked appointments with me today. And I'll be back here with you again next Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Will you see you then? Bye-bye, everybody.
The information and opinions you hear on this radio show are those of the host, guests, and callers, and do not necessarily reflect the